They've moved on to trying to like vandalize my Wikipedia article. To now they're trying to get it to like show that like I've had accusations about working with Kiwi Farms or whatever. Jesse Single? Whatever, however you pronounce his name. So Cavils is tweeting that and like two of her most like virulent fucking fans are like spam editing the fuck out of my wiki article to try to get like allegations added about shit. I wonder where it's at right now. Oh, it's off right now, but... Did you contact Wikipedia? No, but I don't ever want to be like directly involved. I think that's kind of a weird, like, they are Vosh mods. Yeah, I wish it was possible to... This is the... I think this is like the current talk over whether or not they can just add baseless allegations to my fucking... Yeah, and then this any person here, you can look him up on Twitter, is like a huge like Keffels stan and shit. This is very, very, very fucking annoying. And then Keffels is like tweeting out my Wikipedia page for people to edit as well. Aren't those edits reviewed by real people in charge? Well, it's Wikipedia. There's not, Oh, this is another one of these people. Unless it's like a really, really, really large article, there's not going to be a thing. Content warning, sexual assault. Oh, she was one of these people too. Jesus Christ. Fake rape allegations, terroristic threats, like trying to get the fucking servers in Ukraine bombed, the stealing $100,000, lying about being swatted, lying about the police force. Like, it's so unbelievable. Like, that's probably going to be like the most, I think the Keffel stuff is the most doomer-pilled shit I've ever seen media act like in my entire life. Like, I feel like any of those people, I feel like all of those people should just be fired. Anybody that played into that, any of the Vice writers, I don't know if CNN had an article, any of her fucking friends at Kotaku, like, it's actually unfucking believable. You donated your life savings to Kiwi Farms? Yeah, the my kid's college fund, I just sent everything because I love Kiwi Farms so much. I don't know if you guys missed the news. I'll probably need to communicate with a couple guys in my chat. They're now they've engaged. Keffels is encouraging people to vandalize my Wikipedia article, so that's what they are like doing now to fuck with me. Is they're trying to add like stupid allegations to the bottom of my Wikipedia article. Although I think they gave up this morning because I think they lost the rationale for their like vandalism was too shitty. But I will also say, and I've said this a million, billion, trillion times before, and I will continue to say it, all forms of wiki vandalism. Oh, the wiki article is locked now, it's admin only. Gotcha. The wiki article, or I'm sorry, wiki vandalism is the most cringe fucking thing you could ever fucking do in the history of all of the world. Anybody that vandalizes wikis is a subhuman. Well, wait, not that word. They're bad. Close call, that one. In my life, there is a family emergency. It has absolutely nothing to do with the forum drama. I cannot and will not elaborate further. There will be a week or more where I am completely unavailable, and it is unlikely the set will go down. And it is likely the set will go down during the time where I will not be able to bring it back up. I want to praise our situation frankly. Cloudflare is both our application level DDoS mitigation and our domain registrar. They give me a way to transfer my domains into the registrar. I do not know what registrar to send it to because I don't have faith in any company. DDoS mitigation. Are you debating Nicholas Whitney today? I don't know who, you've donated like 3 times. I don't know who Nicholas Whitney is. I have no idea who the fuck this person is. I heard he was a great debater. Is this just like a troll?
I'm never done for good.
Don't know? I have no idea.
Is what you get for hurting my people.
DDoS guard dropped us while I was writing this post. This meme about Russia being a free country is a joke. The US is a free country with no stewards to protect it. Without the US, there's no second best. So do not expect Cloudflare to crumple so quickly, and don't have a plan C for DDoS mitigation. The Russia shit probably, if I had to guess, did Russia really drop them because of like pressure, or did they just do it because they didn't want to mitigate that much traffic? I kind of wonder. Was it really like Russia was like a Russian company was like, oh, this is bad PR, or was it just like we don't want to deal with this much fucking traffic? That'd be my guess, but I mean. Resource allocation. I own IP addresses. RP allocation is from 8.5 private companies which allocate internet resources around the world. IMEC happens to be based out of Australia, which recently passed draconian censorship law. Okay. Hosting. We have one host and I'm looking to 2 more. It's likely the hosts will give up 2. The 2 hosts confident they can handle the Kiwi farms are probably wrong. DDoS Guard was confident they can handle Kiwi farms since they bring it on for less than 24 hours. How much site how much traffic can a site like Kiwi farms have? When I say traffic, I'm not talking about legitimate traffic. I'm saying they're probably getting DDoSed because like internet terrorist Keffels and all of her friends are probably like paying for a whole bunch of services and like sending a whole bunch of like traffic their way, like illegitimate traffic. Some organized attack. There's a coalition of criminals trying to frame the forum for their behavior. These criminals provide opportunities for professional victims to amplify the message. Journalists canonize the crimes, the behaviors for themselves. This machine that was built up formally of 8chan and activities. Anytime the cathedral wants to test the new fronts, blah, blah, blah. The Kiwi farms, I think Kiwi farms needed to crack down on moderation, and they should have changed a rule or two. When everything started going public, they just went too full retard in trying to combat everything. I think it was just stupid. Like I think they should have clamped down on doxing. They should have just made a blank when they started blowing up in attention. They should have just made a rule against it. They should have said no doxing, and then anything that even looks like perceived like external harassment should have been like insta-banned. I know that like all the KF apologizers will come out or apologists will come out. Oh, they don't do harassment, blah. But like, dude, nobody's retarded. Like, come on. Like you have to, you paint yourself in the most unsympathetic light possible when your site is like posting full doxes and shit. At this point, it's hard to say what would have mattered, but they definitely didn't do themselves any favors. I will say though, I have made like an unfair accusation in the past against like Demon Mama about like posting shit on 4chan, which isn't really fair. I've never seen Demon Mama fake anything before. But I wouldn't put it past people to fake stuff now, because you can see that in this like internet war, like everybody's willing to go as hard as possible on the Keffel side. So it wouldn't surprise me if like bomb threats and shit were just completely fabricated, like they're posting on their own on this website to fabricate them, since they've shown that they're obviously willing to play with like every tool in the box. Are they still fighting over trying to vandalize my Wikipedia? So intimidating, a singular person could wield so much power. It's not a problem that Kiwi Farms is going down. The problem is Keffels is the one doing it. Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, it's pretty spooky. I'm just investing all of my money waiting for the shitstorm to head my way. Vosh, finally being good faith with you. Really?
Tweets, you know, the spiciest stuff. The times.co.uk, you know. There's Destiny, a friend of Kiwi Farms. You know, he's been sort of on their side through this. Taylor Lorenz has been pretty active throughout. Here's Annie, because, you know, a lot of the people who, I'll say, a lot of the people who have helped Keffels are with White Nervosa, and those people with White Nervosa are right here.
Annie was one of the big people trying to vandalize my Wikipedia article. She was the one that was tweeting about it, and I think she was one of the people trying to be one of the big editors on that. Annie43, you can see right here. She was trying to vandalize it by including the allegations from Kotaku and some other shit article that were both just quotes of what Keffel said with no evidence or anything whatsoever.
To be fair to Destiny, he said Kiwi Farms was bad. He said Kiwi Farms and Keffels were like equally bad, like they were made for each other. That's like...
They deserve each other. They absolutely do.
No. No. So I've said this before, right? If you like equivocate, you know, like fascists and
It's not equivocate, it would be equate.
Fascists. You're actually just defending fascists. We've done this before.
The obsession with the F word, the fascist word, is so stupid. Somebody said Vosh will eventually end up with a knife in his back. I don't think so. I think he's a little smarter than that. And by smarter, what I mean is like he has no value. So I think Vosh will continually sell out harder and harder and harder to get back into the good graces of like the ultra progressive wave. I think he's pretty much compromised like all of his values, all of his integrity. And once you're willing to do that, staying in good graces is really easily. Like generally falling out of good graces will either usually happen because either one, somebody goes against something that like you value or believe in, which Vosh has no like consistent values or beliefs because everything is arbitrary and consequentialism or whatever. Or two, you get into like personal beef with somebody. And I don't even know if Vosh has any fucking friends to get into personal beef with. Yeah. Did you remember Envy Person is this same